Hi, Raja. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining the call. Suresh, I will request you to please on your video.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, let me quickly introduce you to our panel. You will be interacting with Mr. Raja. He is the
yeah.
senior DevOps engineer in the CalSoft, and
Okay.
you will be interacting with him. And Raja, I am available on Teams. Okay, if you need any assistance, please do let me know.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaving this meeting now. All the best, Suresh.
Yeah, thank you. Joshi. Hi, Raja. How are you?
Hey, hi Suresh. How are you? Yeah, I'm
I'm good.
doing good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so we start, right? So before interview, let me introduce myself. So
Yeah,
I
sure.
am Raja. I'm a passionate DevOps and MLOps engineer from CalSoft. So
Okay.
here I'm managing two projects. One is DevOps based and one is MLOps role.
Okay.
Okay, so here we are doing day-by-day activities like Kubernetes deployment and then CI/CD pipeline from GitHub Action Argo CD, GitLab
Okay.
Action,
Okay.
AWS code pipeline. Then infrastructure as a provisioning, CloudFormation template, Terraform. These are the works we'll be handling day by day for DevOps project. And the MLOps project, so we are onboarding the new model like Llama, Mr. LLM, then Stable Diffusion. This kind of model we will be onboarding through Qflow. Then we will be registering the model through MLflow. So these are the things we'll be doing a day by day activities. Can you
It
introduce
is
yourself
nothing.
quickly?
It's nothing but ETL pipelines, right? IML ops, kind of data
Sorry, come
pipelines.
again.
That you are working in ML ops side is that ETL pipelines or data pipelines are flowing the working
No,
environment.
this is not a pipeline based. This is like a model
Kubeflow,
onboarding.
yeah.
Yeah, Qflow and MLflow. Model
DBS,
deployment
DBS.
and model serving. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Completely machine learning operation projects, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, exactly. Hello, my name is Suresh Raju Vetkuri. I am working as a DevOps engineer with 5 years of experience in building security and CI/CD pipelines, automated infrastructure managing cloud native environments and deployments also. I specialize in DevOps practices tools GitHub Actions and the infrastructure is a code like Terraform and deployments of the ECS clusters and in the AWS side. And we are, I am deploying into the containerization applications also. I manage the scaling and the secure infrastructure on AWS side, have the hands-on experience in Kubernetes, Docker, and containers application platform, the production side. I'm also proficient automation scripts and Python and Bash type of things. We are workflows, operation workflows, improving system reliabilities. I have implementing the monitoring and logging of the Prometheus Grafana. We have some insights of the dashboards and the Coralogics and the CloudWatch metrics. You have to do that one. Integrated with the DevSecOps role means security purpose to use in the different tools. We are using in the Trivy and Snake. We are using these are the two tools are using in the security level of code quality and SAST and DAST side of these. Recently, I have working on optimization. It is this is the first part is done for the technical things, and the second part is we are activation activities about the cost optimization for the cloud side in AWS side. We are performing the cost optimization reports. What are the resources are maintained that thing. And also second thing is the migration stuff is there, where we have to migrate it the on-premises to the cloud environments. What are the things that are needed? And also are familiar with the deployments and categories of stuff is there in the my end. The third part, the second part is done, and the third part is the certification level of things. We have the past. I had past experience and certified into the GenAI in a Oracle Foundation. We are recently completed the generative AI associate level of the LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn learning portal. We are upgrading. This is the third stage is completed. So fourth stage means we have to upskill myself in the MLOps side. some kind of tools, and we are upgrading into that knowledge and grasp the particular things. We are skilling that knowledge and grasp everything is the it is the practical way to our end is that technologies are using and my end. This is the my overall
Okay, cool. Sorry
steps.
for the interrupt. Yeah. We have
Yeah.
only 30 minutes, right? So we can start. Yeah. Okay. So how would you migrate workloads from on-prem Kubernetes to AKS while ensuring minimal downtime?
We are AKS, right? We are doing in the missions in the on-premises side. If you are working in the Des one is the own data center is there on-premises and missions are there. That
Okay.
monolithic architectures to microservices architectures we are migrating, and we are migrating some kind of these missions to the microservice level of architectures in AWS side.
Okay.
These are the these are the things we are majorly considering about different steps I am following. Anything on premises to without any cloud. We are following the five steps are following. The migration of the monolithic means in the servers, in the machines, and outside of the VMs. How to is migrating the assessment planning is first step. We have to plan the assessments. What are the things existing in the on-premises environment in any kind of things? We have to we can understanding about. I mean to say any cloud. We can choose with Azure. I used to Azure migration to discover and access our Kubernetes cluster. How it is point out, the first thing is that is the assessment and planning stage. And Azure point of view, Azure environment preparation. First thing. Second thing, we have prepared the environment, resource organization, the networking, set up design to the hub and these things, identify management and security, yeah, foundations and what are the securities measurements you consider them. And the third stage is the AKS cluster deployment. What are the deployments we can find out the CNI networking based on IP management and Azure monitoring insights and multiple it's a acts as a Azure container registry. What are the things we have to needed for that one? You can migrate it to the particular on-premises to cloud. We can networking part to the container. That is the thing. We have to phase four is something container image migration. How it is container image migration means we can pull to the container into the AC, ACR. That is the Azure container registry. These are the migration steps we have followed. These steps are infrastructure is done. Application migration is after processing the application migration. These are the steps we are following. The design side, we have collaborated with the teams and build with the on-premises to cloud migrations. These are the done for that one.
Okay. Did you work on migration part or you are learning only theoretical part?
We are working into the some migration part. It's a practical way. We are
Okay.
using the networking side
From
and
on-premise to
on-premise
AKS,
to
right?
yes,
In a
EKS or
cloud.
AKS.
Okay. Okay. Let's assume. So we have 10 microservices is there, 10 different microservices. So
Okay,
each microservices has the separate databases like MySQL, Postgres, MongoDB. Okay,
okay,
so initially we are doing the deployment using deployment manifest in AKS cluster,
okay.
like deployment YAMLs. So in the future, we need to migrate all the deployment manifest to Helm charts because I want to managing the version control and scalability, everything through Helm charts. So how do you do that? How do you convert deployment manifest to Helm charts?
It's basically the Helm. Helm is a Kubernetes package manager, right? These Helm chart we have to some kind of those manifest files will be configured into these Helm chart. Means there is a storing about the manifest files in the Kubernetes cluster. We have integrating into the Helm chart into the different pathways things. We have deploying into the Helm chart the sync with backend of the manifest files. That is the thing I have doing the future migration of the Helm chart.
No, no. How do we convert the deployment masters to Helm charts?
We
Would
are
you
convert.
done that part?
Um, I have maintenance of that one, but I am exposing this way to implementation. I have a knowledge that one. We have kind of we can shift with some particular manifest files paths to integrate with Helm chart basic configurations. Will be migrated with the Helm chart process. We have to integrate a backend of the manifest files. That is the thing we have to idea about that.
Okay, I given the requirement. So how do we create the Helm charts from scratch?
I have created creation of the Helm charts means different tasks and activities are there in the Helm. The particular file structure is there in the Helm chart. We have to installation of the Helm. First step, we have to kind of the what are the inside of the Helm chart. We can do implementation of the code and everything in the YAML format. um, uh, the charts means and tasks and activities we have to inside of the one will be implementation of the second step will be in the implementation of the deployment of these things. That is the Helm chart history that in the starting to
Okay,
scratch.
can you tell me the Helm chart folder structure,
The
folder
Helm
and
chart
file
follows.
structure?
Yeah, I'm not working that particular things. I am actively I am knowledge about the Helm things. We are updating anything
Okay,
in the
basically
Helm.
Helm chart has the four different file sets, right?
Right,
So do
right.
you know that structure?
Y- Yeah, I'm
What is the purpose of each files and
uh,
folder?
I don't know lay about that thing, but I have idea about the Helm charts. The four types of files are there. We have four types of folders are there. That is means charts and actions, whatever it is. The many things I have not heard about that thing. We are find out the another things. I will
Okay,
check
can
with the information. Yeah.
okay, can you tell me the Helm install command?
Can Helm install something?
Helm install, then what are the parameter we need to pass as a runtime?
Helm install. We can Helm install. That is the thing. We have some kind of thing. We are understanding
Okay,
about the
okay,
Helm install.
okay, okay. We have one Python based application, web application. The code is done in GitLab repository. So frequently the changes will be happen in the Python code. So we need to build the Docker image and we need to push those image to ACR container registry. Then we need to update the Kubernetes deployment. These things will be automatically happen through CI/CD. Which approach will be prefer?
I have one strategy is implementation. I tell that one is GitHub Actions. We are
Okay,
GitHub Actions means we are working with GitHub Actions. I will create the GitHub Action pipelines means the end-to-end pipeline is the CI portion. We are first of all you can core side we build and running and everything package about the code and microservice developer Docker some kind of build side, right? That builds we have find out the versioning. What are the versioning means? The tag means you can commit the tag. Anyone will be pushing the new changes in the repository. That tag is elaborating and what are the tag means? The particular tag will be SHA code. The SHA code is the 10-digit SHA code will be configured into the CI pipeline. The
okay,
particular pushing changes will be pushing the particular commit ID to push to the ECR repository. That is the latest
okay,
image. that latest image will be changes. Frequently changes happening is the code side will be running into the running into the build and test cases. After that will be packaging and pushing into the ECR repository. The latest
Okay.
image and pointing to the one of the developer or DevOps engineering, any changes happening in the code side and infrastructure code side will happening into the new image is generated will be pushing into the ECR repository. That ECR
Mhm.
repository, that ECR repository latest image will be picking into the manual deployment of the different environments. How it is doing there, what I'm doing this process means we have different environments working into that. The particular image will be calling into ECR repository into the CD pipeline. The identification of ECR repository, what identification is there, the particular specific commit ID, and who is the one pushing into the commit. That is the user will be permissions about the ECR repository to the deployment of the different environment, different clusters of the ECS in the AWS. Right? That side we are working into the this strategy we are observing into my environment.
Okay, if you are building the new image and pushing that image to ECR, I mean ACR, so we have
Yeah.
one latest tag, right? Like V1 or V2 something. So we need to update the latest tag to Kubernetes deployment YAML. Then only our Kubernetes deployment will be reflected, right, with latest changes.
Yes, exactly.
So how do we do that automatically? Once the image build and push is completed, the
Which is
latest tag
completed.
will be
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
exactly.
update to the deployment YAML. How do you do that? Through pipeline.
Exactly. We have to find out the first primary thing is the CD pipeline to identify the particular tag. We have AWS something, ECR repository, the particular what is the repository name and how it is identified the particular repository name to identify particular latest image in the pointing to
Okay.
the CI pipeline, CD pipeline, sorry, CD pipeline. We have identified the manual deployment of the which environment to deploy the latest image. First thing. Second thing is we are find out the how it is the manifest files we have deployed into the where it is deploying into the cluster side means we are deploying it to the ECS. ECS
Okay.
means Elastic Container Service. What cluster is identification? That cluster will be inside of the task definition is there. Inside of the task definition, we have to what is the versioning and updating of the particular latest image in the this short code. That is the means we have deploying into the microservices ECR, ECS cluster.
Okay.
That thing we have to implementation of the mind.
Okay. I have a Docker image with the 10 GB image size. Okay. So I have to build that image frequently. So if I'm doing the build frequently, the resource utilization will be high. Okay. I want to reduce the Docker image
I have
during the build.
yeah. During the build, I have reduced the Docker image. The step, the method is following the what are the Docker image backend of the dependencies, whatever it is you are calling it, the much more amount of GB, right? That means we have
Mhm.
to prepare from different stages of the image. Different stages means different base images. We have built with some three or four stages of the Docker file you have to prepare. That thing you have reduced the size of the Docker image size. That will we can security about the Docker image and implementation of the microservices in the best practice.
Okay. Okay. How do we integrate AKS with Azure AD for authentication?
We are working with the AWS side completely. We have idea about AKS and other things.
Okay. So do you know, do you don't, so you don't have a hands-on experience on AKS, right?
It is the Kubernetes is the experience, EKS and other side. That is the means of AKS
Okay.
also is familiar with that one. There is no issues about it.
Okay. Okay.
It's purely
Okay.
it's a deployment about the AWS side and a practical experience whatever it is.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. The Kubernetes pod are stuck in pending state after deployment. How do we troubleshoot?
I have pod is it is the state in the pending state means to identify the what is the pod describe command is the kubectl describe command. You can use to kubectl
Hmm?
describe command how it is doing the inside of the pod and
Okay.
what are the things we can check with logs kubectl logs the pod name how it is there in the inside of what are the things happening is there in the two commands we have working with Kubernetes side. I will observing to the
Okay.
what type of issues facing into the inside of the pod side.
Okay. The pod is stuck in crashflow backup issue. So do you know why and how do you troubleshoot it?
It's basically uh, WOM kill something issue is there. It is the crash loop backup. Some kind of things we have to check with the what are the this body is the crash loop backup. The kind of things kubectl describe command. What are the things we have to describe inside of the pod and kubectl log. What are the logs we have identified the something WOM kill. The error is coming frequently occurring into that one. That means we'll be fixed with that thing. You can networking part to fix with. We have to find with everything in the Kubernetes side of the cache loop data. That is.
Okay. So inside the Kubernetes service, one namespace cannot communicate with each other.
Its namespace is not communicated with each other, right?
Yes, per
Yeah.
service.
Basically, I am identify that one is you can access with the network policies. We have identified the one namespace to another namespace to allow the access to networking and of the Kubernetes side.
Okay. Okay. Docker container exit immediately after starting. How do you do that for troubleshooting?
Docker container exit.
The container exit immediately after Docker container start within 2 to 3 seconds.
It is the I think it is the Docker exit execute the some particular things we have to execution of any kind command is the Docker exe execute hyphen thumb something inside of the execution of the any command in the microservice level will be exit of that one we have to um, you can that means of slash question mark we can process execution of that thing.
Okay.
We can use the slash question mark. We have to process execution about the shell side.
Okay. Sometimes the entry point will be wrong. That time also we will be facing same issue. Do you know any kind of other relevant reason for container exit immediately?
See, entry point is something kind of wrong misconfiguration, sir. Ilaraja, any kind of
Yes.
thing. You
Entry
have
point
wrong
or
mis
command, if it is
uh,
wrong, that time also the container exit immediately. So any kind of other, do you know about this kind of issue will happen? One thing, say entry point command is wrong. So any other ways?
it is a CMD using. We are
Mhm.
using the CMD command. We have to this is the normal CMD. We have to use in the command execution of the container. The entry point will be executing means something in this. miswriting of the any command, we can write after that particular thing. Um, After we have to write the command to print the after execution of the container. That is the thing you have to entry point is doing.
Okay, I
I
made a
agree
few
about that.
changes in the code. Okay,
Yeah.
after I have so the changes to code aren't reflected after Docker build.
Okay.
Okay, but I made a change, so the changes it is not reflected after Docker build. So how do we troubleshoot it? How do we ensure these
You are
changes are
saying
reflected
about
or not?
which code is the development code or any kind of thing?
You can consider Python or something.
Okay, you are packaging after the packaging deploy into the container side. There is no input is not there in
Updates.
the updates is not there in the first you can find out the um, Docker file. You can how it is copying the path, where the copy of the file and how it is configuring about the backend of the source code. That will
Okay.
one thing. And second one is the what are the required thing add command is you use it to the kernel base of outside of the things correctly or not. You can check with that one. You can after build with the result is happening. Can after troubleshooting issue, one thing is the Docker log to any kind of issues to find out that one. That is the way to it's troubleshooting in the this microservice of the Docker file.
Okay. Okay. Are you comfortable with writing the Terraform code here?
Yeah, I am not any, but I am something idea about the Terraform code and write some easy to instance whatever it is. But I am familiar to my workplace. We can go through with documentation. We'll copy and paste with the requirement of attributes or also. I am
Okay.
familiar with, and I'm writing the Terraform code. Anyone is not DevOps engineers, we have to build. I am not saying about interview, but I am own intention is the not. I am by heart the any code, but we have to search with documentation. Can find out what are the requirements, what are the deployment things are happening is there.
I will give you the requirement. Here you can write. I want to
What
check
code?
your Terraform or cloud formation. Anything is fine.
Okay, in the chat box.
If you okay, I'll be share the question with you, so you can just share your screen and write the code. I'm
Terraform
just
code in the which provider? AWS provider. Huh?
yes. I want to see your approach for Terraform and cloud formation, like infrastructure as a provisioning part.
Are you able to my screen? Share the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You just create in the Terraform code for AWS EC2 instance provisioning.
First, you can provider configuration. First thing,
Mhm.
provider AWS
Okay.
VCN EU Central One VCN LES VCN. This is the provider block and EC2 instance. Easy to instance. Resource. AWS this instance. User. Name of the instance. Visit use instance. There. And AMI ID. Yeah, dot tags name the instance. Mm, mm, variable dot pf file var variable AMI default can mention it to the default whatever the string or anything, but you can the variable files not directly mention.
Okay.
It's only for mentioning to the uh, TF var files. We are overwrite anything updated into the TF var files. Any other secrets are there? We have configuration of the environment variables. Default means
Okay, if I'm adding the output here,
MI
what
something.
will happen?
Sorry,
If I'm adding the output uh, function here, what will happen?
the output function is adding the particular. You have a blueprint after the apply after the resource is creating. The output is displaying what are the load balancer ID, what are the road 53 DNS name. That is the using the outputs. That outputs we have to any kind of resources we have to using in the network part. That outputs are needed for the this repository to that repository. That is the thing we have to use in the output file.
Okay. Okay, what is the major difference between Terraform plan and Terraform apply?
Terraform plan is the blueprint. It is used into the real world infrastructure before identification. What happening is there in the Terraform in the cloud side before deploying into the actual provisioning of the AWS. and apply is the base of the blueprint of the plan to implementation or not to run the after the plan command to apply the real world infrastructure to provisioning the as it is blueprint of the plan. That is the
Okay,
thing.
how do we managing the state files for large scale organization?
The state files is managing the centralized cloud storage. We are providing S3 bucket. The storage
Okay,
means any kind of developers are working to for related things. The committing any code and things we have to DynamoDB lock is there. We can lock with the same parallel to work together in the development side. Can use to these state file in the S3 bucket in the cloud side. If any missing, you can revert back to the versioning. We will be enabled in the S3 bucket.
okay. Got it. Okay, I have done with the interview, Suresh. So do you have any query? I will share the feedback to Natasha. So she will
Yeah,
be reach out to you.
yeah. I have two questions, Ilaraja. First thing,
Yeah, tell me.
you are sharing the. I'm saying about this one. You are go to your LinkedIn profile first of all. I'm searching with your LinkedIn profile in the name. Um,
Okay.
uh, you are sharing the invitation. What are the things? What are the responsibilities? What are the things? That is the thing. I have some kind of information sharing to you. I am visiting the your LinkedIn profile. Um, my question is, what are
Why you
the
are doing like this? May I know?
yes?
No.
Sorry,
Why
sorry.
you are doing sharing those things to LinkedIn? So may I know what is the purpose?
Oh, no, no, no. I am identified the what is the position, what is the thing. I am enthusiastic to seeing that one. I am there is no thing, but I am seeing the your profile in the I am invitation sharing in the name is the Ilayaraja means I am searching with the LinkedIn.
Okay,
That's the
okay,
thing. That is the no issue.
okay, okay,
I am asking the question
okay,
is
okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you are using the what are the technologies, what are the things you are using? That is the thing you have to visit the LinkedIn profile. Um,
Yes.
my question is. Um, you are using with the DevOps, right? You are DevSecOps, whatever it is. The
Okay,
combination of with AI tool. What AI tool he is
okay,
using, and what are the interests about the AI side?
okay. So actually, my previous project it's like a Ola. So Ola they are try to build the one of the generic AI. It is similar to ChatGPT. The AI name is called Kurtrim. Okay, if you're searching Google, you can see the Kurtrim app. It is similar to ChatGPT.
Yeah, Krutim is nothing but Uber launching recently, right?
Yes, 1 year ago. So I
Yeah,
worked
one
on
year
this
ago.
project 6 months ago.
Okay,
So I worked on that project we have a seven, we have a seven different model is there with multiple languages. So we are onboarding those model to Qflow. Then we are doing some testing during doing some like benchmark strategy. Those things we will be doing through Qflow Jupyter Notebook. After that,
okay,
we will be storing model and model data to ML flow, like model version control and model serving. Okay,
okay,
this
okay,
kind of work I have contributed for that project. So I worked on around 12 different client projects. So each client they will be using separate kind of tools and technologies. So we have to adapt their tools and technologies and the requirements.
okay. This what is the doing there in this model? Any kind of information or inside of that one?
Yeah, they are if you are putting the chat gpt like prompt, so it will if you are putting the prompt like text, it will be written the text results, right? So
Right,
we
yes,
are
exactly.
doing same thing for Ola, and additionally we added if you are putting the image as a prompt, it will be returning the respective results. And if you want the text to image conversion, that also possible in the Ola Kultra map.
Okay, your configuration integrated into your involvement in the Kruthrim API, right?
Kutrim generative AI.
Okay, okay. Uh-huh. API will
It
be
is called
configured into
OpenAI.
your flow.
Yes.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay. Anything
it's
is
good.
there? We
It's
can.
nothing, but I will good for that interaction for this today. Uh,
Yeah. Thank you for your
it's
valuable
fine.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be feedback and waiting for them. Okay,
Sure. Yeah. Thank you.
great.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.